This lesson shows the methods for drawing and filling arcs. An arc can be part of a circle or it can be part of an ellipse. Just like the earlier methods that were used to draw and fill ovals, the methods to draw and fill arcs require that you specify a box that the arcs are to fit in. But then you have to specify where the arc will start and stop inside the box. Here's an example. The first four parameters for the methods that draw arcs work just like the first four parameters to the methods that draw ovals. That is, they specify the upper left-hand corner and the height and width of a box in which the arc is to be drawn. The arc is inscribed inside this box just as if it were an oval, but these last two parameters are used to tell it exactly how much of the oval is to be drawn and how much is to be left out. Now these numbers specify the starting and stopping points. The numbers are in degrees, and they range from 0 to 360 for a full circle. They're based on the Cartesian coordinate system. That's the one we all used in algebra in school. That means that 0 degrees is straight off to the right, and the rotation proceeds counterclockwise. 90 degrees is straight up, 180 degrees to the left, and 270 degrees is straight down. Let me show you how this example works. There are three arcs involved here. The outer arc goes from 0 degrees to 90 degrees here. The next arc begins at 0 degrees also and continues for 180 degrees here. The smallest of the three begins at the top, that is at 90 degrees, and continues from there for 270 degrees, and so it winds up back at the starting point. That's the 360 degree point. That is, the second value you specify is the angular distance from the first location, not the distance from the origin. Now, if you want, you can have the starting and stopping degree values greater than 360. Java will just continue around the circle however many times it needs until it gets there. The 360 degree one is a complete revolution. 720 degrees is 2 complete revolutions, and so on. Just like ovals and rectangles, it's possible to fill arcs with solid colors. The arcs are very much like the ones in the previous example, but these will be filled with color and look sort of like slices of pie. The first pie, the pink one, starts at 0 degrees and continues for 90 degrees. That's from here to here. The second pie, the red one, begins at 45 degrees and continues for 180 degrees. That brings it from here to here. The smallest arc is the black one. It begins at 90 degrees and continues for a full 270 degrees, bringing us back to the starting point at 360. And just like the earlier examples, arcs don't have to be drawn and filled inside squares. Now this example is just like the previous one, except the width of the window and the width of the boxes containing the arcs have all been extended by 200 pixels.